So guys, now we will be looking at this NASDAQ 100 for this week. So make sure you actually stick to the beginning, from the beginning to the end, to actually get this analysis properly. So and I'll tell you why our price will be moving that way and why we will be trading it such a way. So now let's take a look at it from the monthly time frame downward to get this analysis properly. From this monthly time frame, we all can see that our NASDAQ 100 has actually been bullish. I think from here we are seeing it from 2008, let's say 2009. We've actually been rolling up. Take a look at this movement upward. This movement has actually been moving upward, and we can see that this price has actually been above the 10-period moving average. We have some time where the price just break below the 10-period moving average. By the way, let's see if we can apply this moving average. Let's see if we can apply 20, and I will be using green. It is still above the 20-period moving average, by the way. So take a look at it. The price has actually been above the 10-period moving average, right? It has above 10-period moving average, which is red. 20-period moving average, which is actually green, lime green. So price has actually been going bullish. Now we actually got to this top. This is our highest points. Our NASDAQ 100 has actually gotten to. So when we see it has actually gotten to this point here, we started seeing this drop. Basically, we saw this drop, right? If price actually gave us, after that drop, we saw a pullback level, came to hit our 10-period moving average. We saw this drop again, right? And this drop also gave us a pullback, came to this level where we had this reaction from, where we had this pullback from. We saw this drop here, we had a pullback from this level, right? So we just got another drop, and now we've had another pullback which came to that same level again. What are we expecting again? Another drop again on this NASDAQ 100. Now take a look at, let me control I, let me remove this 20-period moving average. So only here we have is a 10-period moving average. So basically, once we have a drop, we see a pullback, come to our 10-period moving average, right? We've gotten another drop, and with a pullback to our 10-period moving average, guess what again? We are expecting another drop, and this drop again, first of all, we would want to see this drop to take out this our previous lows. This is our previous lows, right? We would want to see our price take out our previous lows. That is exactly what we'll be aiming for. So after that, then we'll continue to go bearish again, possibly break our previous lower lows on this our NASDAQ 100. So for this week, I believe that we will take our price will hit this our previous lower lows. This is the previous lower lows where we had this pullback. Now we are having a drop again. We saw about last you see this month we saw this red, this another month which is actually open red, and will continue to go red. So basically this week we should be able to cover this. We should be able to take out this this week, and possibly this week we should be able to take out this previous lower lows possibly. So monthly time frame, we are actually bearish. For some time we've actually been going bullish, and now this recent move now says we are bearish. Now down to the weekly time frame to get this analysis properly. So this was the highs, right? So we saw this good amount of drop. There was a pullback right here, a huge amount of drop. We saw this huge amount of drop, and now a pullback has occurred here. What are we expecting again? So it's actually occurred at this level where we had the pullback from. We saw the pullback from this level. Now we had this correction, came back to this previous pullback level, and now we are expecting another drop again. What are we expecting this drop? This week, this is the weekly time frame. We are expecting our price to actually open and close bearish also to take out these lows. This was the previous lower low, so you had the pullback from. So now we are having another drop. We would want to aim to take out this low. So this monthly time frame says we are bearish, and this monthly time frame also says that so we want to take our previous lower lows to hit our previous lower lows. This weekly time frame also says we are bearish, and this weekly time frame also says that we will be taking this previous lower lows, right? This is it. This is how we're taking it. So this weekly time frame, we can see the week that just passed. We saw it open green, and we opened and closed red. See this huge wick down candlestick, by the way. This one also, I still believe, will actually open and close, red bearish, by the way. So weekly time frame, we are aiming to go bearish, and now the price is now below the 10-period moving average right away. So we can see it as a drop. Let me take it here. So I will be taking it as a level here. We saw the pullback level, we saw this drop and a pullback level here. So I'll be taking it as a drop, a pullback level, on this weekly time frame a pullback level, and I'll be taking another drop again to take out these lows. So basically on this weekly time frame I'm still aiming to go bearish. Now down to the daily time frame. This daily time frame, let's start from this ice here. So to make it faster, by the way, so we'll start from this ice. So the bearish move occurred here, a correction, another bearish move. So this huge bearish move downward, then we add a correction, right? So about this, I was it on the 13th? I think on the 13th when I did analysis on this NAS100, I said that after this correction we were having a pullback around this area. So so we're saying, oh, the price might possibly roll up to this our level, and I said no, we'll actually be having a pullback around this area. I think the next day, okay, this was and the 13th, that the next day on the 13th we will closing red, and guess what, that 13th we actually added that drop. So I mean, a lot of people that actually went low thinking the price will actually come to this level actually lost, but those who actually took the advice and actually sell actually gain a lot. So we've actually had this drop. This was the previous level price at the pullback from on the daily time frame, and we just broken below it. Guess what? We will continue to drop again. So this daily time frame on this, if you are to trade on the daily time frame standpoint, especially this week, we're very much likely to get a drop again. So again, we are still aiming to take out these lows, a lows of about 11042. So we are still expecting our NAS100 to actually drop on the daily time frame. Now to enter this trade, we would actually roll down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is the time frame to actually place this trade. So this was actually a pullback level, now a drop. Let's see this 4-hour time frame from here. We are bearish, by the way. See it. So 4-hour time frame we are bearish. So we add a drop here, right? A pullback here, another drop. Now we are on a pullback level. So on this 4-hour time frame, if you want to trade it, is there the time to actually trade it. We're very much likely to get the pullback around this area or this area. So two areas we are aiming to actually get this pullback. Either we get the pullback around 11992. Like I said, either we have the pullback at around the area of 11992, or we have the pullback at area of 12215. So by the way, still aim to actually short this NAS100, but we are still on a pullback. The pullback can actually reject at this area, which is 11992, or it might very much likely roll up and have this drop, by the way. So above all, to enter this trade, wait till we start having that drop. To actually place the trade, you have to go down to the 30 minutes time frame. When you see multiple break of structure downward, like I said, when you see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and it is going downward, then you can actually now short this NAS100. If not, we're very much likely to see our price roll up a little bit, then a drop might be occurring. But let's see if it will actually occur. We'll actually see the level drop at this level, because we saw this level reacted here. This is level 1. We saw it reacted at this level again, level 2. Right, see it here. Level reacted here. It also reacted here. Let's see if it will actually roll up and it will react at this level and give us that drop. Lastly, the 1-hour time frame, still a bearish move, still a kind of giving us that bullish move. But let's see if it will actually roll up at this level. Yeah. If not, then if at this level we might get a drop. If not, we might see it react at this level and get a drop. By the way, we are still expecting a bearish move. Monthly time frame says we should short it. Weekly time frame says we should short. Daily time frame says we should short. But currently, 4-hour time frame is giving us a pullback. After a pullback, we can short this trade.